Greetings, this is Governor Herrera. I hope you and your family are well. As I continue with my weekly video updates, I want to say greetings to all our Laguna tribal members living outside of the reservation and in other states, and I hope all of you are well. Thank you for your continued prayers and positive comments for the community and your family here back at home at Laguna. I hope you and your family continue to be safe where you are. Here at home, our youngest students from the Division of Early Learning began school this week on Tuesday. Thank you, teachers and staff, for working with parents to continue virtual home visits and to train parents on using the Hatch tablets. I'm sure there has been some nervousness to virtual learning with preschool age children, but you'll do great. Continue to be creative and seek out support from each other. Parents, thank you for your supporting your child's education. I ask that you be patient with yourselves, your children, and your teachers. We all have to make adjustments during this time and know you are doing a great job. I commend all of you for stepping up to this new way of learning and making the best of your situation. Remember, we're all in this together. As mentioned in my last video, school meals have begun this week on Tuesday, September 8th. LDOE is providing breakfast and lunch grab-and-go bags to register LDOE and SFIS students. Meals will be delivered between 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Monday through Friday at designated bus stops. Parents, you can find this notice on the LDOE and POL websites. Grant-Cebolla County Schools is also providing meals to all children ages 0 to 18 years on the Pueblo, Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Meals will be available for pickup at all schools. Children do not need to be enrolled in Grant-Cebolla County Schools to receive a meal. NACA students can also pick up meals here or at any APS high school site. This notice can be found on the POL website. Also, I want to reiterate to the schools and community that the amended Executive Order Number 1 remains in place and no school sports and activities are allowed on the reservation. Again, I ask you, parents, students, and especially coaches, to be patient during this time. Next, in 3 weeks, the census will conclude on September 30th, 2020. Laguna still has not reached our response rate of 53.6%, according to the latest New Mexico tribal response data. We are at a cumulative response rate of 32.4%. Overall, out of the 19 pueblos, Laguna is ranked 17th in the census response. We need to do better and get our numbers up, so please encourage each other to complete the census. We can do this. This again will help the tribe to receive funding for infrastructure, community programs for our elders and youth, and a whole lot more. Remember the slogan, our community, our count, awake, we count. Moving on, the Environmental and Natural Resources Department, in consultation with the EOC and my office, has suspended hunting for all out-of-state hunters who would need to travel from outside the state of New Mexico to Laguna. These hunters have been offered a full refund, a fees paid, or the option of hunting next year without entering into the draw. This currently does not affect New Mexico resident hunters living in the state and holding a hunting permit for Laguna. In-state hunts will continue as scheduled. We encourage anyone planning to hunt on the Pueblo to exercise caution by limiting the size of your hunting party. If you plan to camp, keep separation from others and limit your group to 5 or less. With the onset of cold weather, many community members will be harvesting wood for fireplaces. ENRD has a supply of cut wood at the rodeo grounds, which is north of the new elementary school and available for the elderly. The Pueblo is under a stage 2 fire restriction, and cutting firewood is prohibited on Laguna Pueblo lands. Once the fire restriction is lifted, wood cutting opportunities will be made available. If you have any questions regarding the wood availability and wood hauling, please contact ENRD for assistance at 552-7512. Next, as the community is aware, we have experienced several accidents on the highway during Labor Day weekend that closed the highway interstate for several hours. Please take precautions when you are on the road. New Mexico Department of Transportation is working to replace the highway guardrails, and the Pueblo doesn't have any jurisdiction over state roads, so interstate traffic will occasionally use State Road 124. Orange barrels and highway signage alert vehicles to slow down and or merge into one lane. Out-of-state travelers may not know the construction areas, so please be prepared if you get caught sitting in traffic. Have plenty of water and snacks in your vehicle for you and your passengers, and please stay inside your vehicle. Now, the COVID-19 update. The Pueblo stands at 44 total positive cases, 42 recovered, 1 deceased, and 1 active case within the Pueblo boundaries. Pueblo Laguna EOC continues to provide COVID-19 testing to Laguna tribal members and residents. Pueblo Laguna employees and Pueblo Laguna entity employees to keep our community safe. Testing is available Monday through Wednesday from 9 a.m. through 11 a.m. at the Laguna Fitness Center parking lot. You can go online to the POL website to register for testing or call 505-221-4028 or 505-290-4058. Also, as we near the fall, we all need to be mindful of the cold and flu season during the COVID-19 pandemic. The health education program has put together some great information on the difference between flu and COVID-19. Please go to the POL website for this document. And remember, if you are feeling ill and are unsure of what to do, please stay home and contact your primary care doctor or the POL public health nurse at 552-5748 or ACL Hospital at 552-5300. These are some of our trained medical personnel who can assist in directing you to your next level of care. In closing, please continue the efforts to keep our families and communities safe by following all the COVID-19 safety precautions. Again, to reiterate, please do not gather in groups larger than 5, socialize at a distance, wash your hands, wear a face mask if you go out, don't touch your face with unwashed hands, and stay at home to the greatest extent possible, keeping in mind that every time you leave your home, it's a risk. I wish you all well, and please be safe. Thank you.